Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we did Rock Story. So, who will we do next? I'm thinking maybe Nightmare. So what's your costumes? That one looks pretty cool. Might go with that, honestly. Let's take this. Worship me. In an instant, the spirit sword pierced the cursed sword. The will of Soul Edge escaped into the armor that was the remains of Nightmare. Having moved into the body host, it could now no longer even move. It was at this time the man with the sickle appeared. The man used secret arts to weave together the spirit of the cursed sword and the ghosts of that land, summoning forth a physical form and allowing Nightmare to arise. Soul Edge now dwelled in a new vessel. In order to preserve its physical form as well as increase its evil energy, it sought out even more powerful and richer souls. In the end, the twisted compass its path would surely point it towards feeding Soul Edge itself. That's how Nightmare came back. After Siegfried destroyed Soul Edge, the soul of Soul Edge, which is supposed to be Inferno, possessed the armor. The newly revived body was still unstable and would be difficult to achieve the release of Soul Edge immediately. Nightmare set out hunting souls to recover his power, but those of normal human beings did not satisfy his thirst. Eventually, he began wandering in search of warriors and strong souls, and people flourish in evil energy. Feeling the movement of evil energy, he went to a city in the countryside of Eastern Europe. The city was filled with evil energy and was under attack by armies who feared that power.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
I want to see your madness. Ha!
Versus Berserker. Fight!
Ow! Okay, I know... Jesus Christ! Really, on the first fight? I know story-wise Nightmare's supposed to be weakened, but Jesus! There we go, you're gone.
You win!
Drown in the cesspool of darkness.
He slaughtered the warrior who was corrupted by evil energy and then rampaged across the battlefield, but the souls of ordinary soldiers offered him no satisfaction. After letting his impulses run wild for a time, he left the battlefield. Soul Edge had been bound by Soulcalibur and carried off by Siegfried. Those whose mind it had once controlled, Nightmare needs to recover this power as quickly as possible. Seek souls enshrouded in evil energy, or seek stronger souls? Let's seek evil energy. In order to recover his power, it was vital to assemble the evil energy that had scattered throughout the land. Nightmare set out in search for people steeped in evil energy. Remembering a woman he had once viewed as someone who might potentially wield the cursed sword, he began searching for flows of evil energy. The blood of the cursed sword ran in the veins of that woman. If he struck her down and devoured her soul, it would surely prove great sustenance. Nourishment, I mean.
She seeks the sword that may be her only salvation.
I shall share with you my darkness.
Well, aren't we cheeky? This'll be fun.
Versus
And fight Ivy.
fight!
Throw you and give you a punch. Ow. Come on. Got her.
You win.
Blood, darkness, come unto me.
Nightmare defeated the woman and devoured her evil energy, but it was not enough. He needed to absorb more evil energy. He headed to Ossenberg, the castle in which he had once dwelt. The evil energy contained in that land was considerable. Upon entering the castle ruin, he detected the evil energy of his servant, who he had dispatched separately. Something was strange about her, however. She was oddly aggressive. He could even sense malicious intent from her. What was she thinking?
To cling on to the visage of that man for so long. No, I just don't understand this at all. Tell me why. Answer me.
What is the meaning of this, wretched servant?
Versus Tira. Fight.
Fight Tira! And she is kicking my ass, oh my god! There we go, she's gone.
You win.
No, there will be no next time.
The girl slipped away. She was somewhat difficult to manage, but there was no questioning her usefulness. While he would one day devour her soul, for now it would not be prudent to lose her as a servant. The castle once again grew silent, and Nightmare took in a deep breath, as if absorbing the swirling entities of the evil energy. See, we can remain in the castle to absorb evil energy, or conclude that soul hunting was more efficient. Let's scatter evil energy. Nightmare soaked up the evil energy at the castle ruin and absorbed several fragments of Soul Edge. He was steadily recovering his power, and he left the castle and began wandering. During his travels, he learned of a man who was investigating the massacres Nightmare had committed. There was likely value in devouring the soul of the man who was not even a warrior, but there was no denying that the man was a nuisance. When Nightmare charged into the man's mansion, a swordsman blocked his path. Apparently, it was his bodyguard.
Determined to save her family, she seeks to destroy the cursed blade.
I want to hear your anguish.
Hurry up, let's go!
And it's Cassandra. I love that they say swordsman,
This is Cassandra.
when in actual terms, if it's a woman, it should be swordwoman. Like, I'm pretty sure that would be like the actual term you would refer like someone using a sword. If they were females, you would call them a sword woman. You wouldn't call them man.
You can beat me!
That's a stab you, Jesus!
You win.
Now, give me your soul.
Nightmare felt like he was being watched.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
I shall show you the end of days. I shall share with you my darkness.
Fighting ourselves.
Fight.
Okay, we traded. I don't know how he did more damage.
done to me?
Wait, how did I lose? That was me! Afterwards, Nightmare wandered Europe in search of strong souls. Before long, he noticed the presence of a powerful soul. It was the man with the scythe. There were few with a soul of such strength. He would devour the man, he would surely acquire great power. Nightmare arrived at the clock tower where the man was thought to lurk. He tore apart the door and stormed inside.
You've served your purpose. It's time for you to die. Yes, that's right. That's what it takes.
Do you really think you can stop me?
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Ow! Ooh, yeah! Let's just throw you with my sword. I don't know which costume of Zasalamel I like more in this game. Him without his hood on, or... I thought I was gonna throw him off the stage for a second. Him with his hood up, or him in that outfit?
No end to this nightmare.
As he traveled from land to land, devouring souls of those with evil energy, Nightmare's own evil energy gradually increased. It was still not enough, however, to defeat the Spirit Sword, or if he did not build up his power further, he would be unable to free Soul Edge. Seeking even greater power, he wandered the earth. One day, he suddenly sensed a familiar wave of energy and stopped. The sensation seemed to snake the entirety of this built-up power. There was no doubt that was Soulcalibur. Having located his true body, Nightmare began the chase.
The last threads of sanity unravel in the mind of the man who is no longer human.
Devastation for the weak.
Hello, Lizard Man.
Versus Lizard Man. Fight!
Of course he dodges. What was he doing on the ground? Come on, he's at a sliver of health. Screw you.
You lose. Nine.
Let fear sink into your soul.
Versus Lizard Man. Fight!
Oh my god, Lizard Man. How did that kick reach me? So, my sword doesn't reach, but your kick does?
9.
That is stupid.
Versus Lizard Man. Fight!
Who wins? Sword with long range or foot? Foot wins. Oh my god. Out of characters I think I would have to do multiple tries on, Lizard Man was not one of them.
9.
This place shall be your grave.
versus Lizard Man. Fight!
This Lizard Man's AI is being really annoying.
Ring out. You win.
I shall show you the greatest nightmare.
Finally. It seems Siegfried was heading east. Nightmare did not know what Siegfried was thinking, but all that mattered was pursuing and defeating him. Traveling the Silk Road, Nightmare eventually entered Ming. There he sensed the energy of the Spirit Sword from another source and hesitated. Was there another Spirit Sword besides Siegfried? This one was weak, however. It was not wise to ignore potential threats. Nightmare temporarily switched to pursuing this presence.
She has found the true meaning of strength.
You shall have a taste of my cursed sword.
Are you ready for this?
Versus Xianghua. Fight!
But Shamba, why did you not attack, Nightmare? I pressed the button and you decided I'm just gonna walk up and give her a hug.
You win.
Gather before me, darkness of the abyss.
It had been the one who wielded the Spirit Sword in the past and shattered Soul Edge. It seems traces of Soulcalibur's energy had remained behind. Now, however, his opponent did not wield its Soulcalibur. After devouring his opponent's soul, Nightmare once again pursued his target. It appeared that Siegfried was heading even further east. Upon entering Japan, Nightmare detected someone who resonated strongly with evil energy. It was the one who he had fought immediately after his true body had been shattered. His enemy was nearby. So Nightmare could not allow himself to be caught while weakened from his struggles with the Spirit Sword.
She raises her swords to strike down demons.
Offer your soul.
Well, at least your stance is correct. Ha!
Versus Taki. Fight!
Let's fight Taki. I like that costume of hers. Let's just give you a nice throw. Ow, she is kicking my ass. Come on, she's like at no health. There we go.
You win.
Yes, I can see your darkness.
Perhaps noticing Nightmare's presence, Siegfried's movements quickened. Nightmare increased his speed as well. Their chase continued westward, and Nightmare eventually arrived at the cathedral in a remote land far from civilization. It seems his opponent was prepared to fight. For Siegfried, there was no longer moving. The time for their showdown has arrived. When Nightmare entered the cathedral, someone appeared and blocked his path. At this point, it was nothing more than an obstacle.
You will regret not killing me when you had the chance.
Do not delude yourself, wretched human.
Versus Raphael. Fight!
Time to fight Raphael. This is probably gonna take a few tries, most likely. I'm surprised I traded. I went for a parry and the game's like, nope, get hit.
You lose.
Realize your place in this world.
9.
Receive the punishment of darkness.
You will have no chance to strike.
Versus Raphael. Fight!
Stop blocking, Raphael. Gotcha.
You win.
You deserve nothing less than the destruction of your soul!
Not even turning around at the bars that fell behind him, Nightmare moved moved forward. No sound could be heard except the echo of his own footsteps. The evil energy that penetrated the inside of the cathedral clearly told him that his opponent waited ahead. He opened the door that blocked his path and stepped into what would become their battlefield.
The time is ripe. You shall become part of me. This time, I shall take my body back.
Versus Siegfried. Fight.
Time to fight Siegfried. Give him the throat.
You win.
Let darkness take you.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
That's the best you can do. How weak.
Make time to fight Abyss, and we get... Ouch! And we get Soul Edge for this fight. Not that it matters, because we're gonna get our ass handed to us a couple of times.
You lose.
Sink into your soul.
9.
Give me your darkness.
You will withstand against me. Prepare.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Because Abyss has stupid range and stupid damage. Yeah, ring out!
You win.
Offer yourself to the unending darkness.
It's nearby. Don't leave your post.
Okay, I don't know why he did not accept my input. Because I was trying to go for the input ending, and the game said, screw you. Might actually cut to, after the credit. Nah, I don't know if I'll do it. But still, it's a bit annoying because I was going for the input ending, and for some reason the game did not accept my input. So it's like, nope, you get the other ending. And anyway, we're done with Nightmare. So I'll leave you to the credits, and I'll see you for whoever the next character we play as is. If you like the video, please like the video, as it helps tremendously. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode. Subscribe if you haven't already, and spread the video so more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all for the next episode. Later.
The legend will never die.